Hi there. As a trader, the biggest problem we face is that whether we are momentum trading or we are trend trading, we need the market to sort of blast off in one direction for us to make some money. And if you've traded for a while, you'll know that that doesn't really happen all the time. 70% of the time, the markets are just sideways. So I wanted to talk about options. Now, options theoretically seem a little risky, but for option writers, because markets stay sideways most of the time, it can be decently profitable. In fact, Jegan is living proof of this. I mean, he turned a small capital into a decent size just with option selling. Although we have a lot of option writing strategies, this one by Jegan in particular is quite interesting. So we thought we'll make a part of it completely free for you guys on YouTube. So have a look, but hey, make sure you watch till the end. There is a surprise. So let's see.
This course is divided into 3 pieces. Step 1, what is the importance of option selling? Why we need to do? Step 2, when to enter the short strangle strategy, when to exit, and when to do adjustments, and how to defend the risk. Third one, the trading psychology, mainly for option selling. I started trading early 2014, around 3 to 4 lakhs. And once I am successful for 6 months of time, later I injected 15 lakhs. So total capital I put in trading is around 18 lakhs. Right now, my capital is 1.5 crores. I believe in what it works for me. I do only option selling. The reason is I was a student of Rich Dad Poor Dad book, and in Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki clearly said you need to copycat what rich people do, and I came to know that rich people sell options, hence I decided to sell options. So that's how I landed in option selling. Generally, there are 3 types of trading you can do. One is future trading, and second one is option buy, and third one is option selling. And future player and option buyer will rely on price action. They need to have clear direction view, whereas option seller will rely on time decay. In future, the risk and reward is going to be 1:1. You have to be right to make profit. In option buy, you have to be ultra right to make profit. You can make profit in option selling. If you are totally wrong, you can adjust your positions. That is the advantage of option selling. There is always a market uncertainty with any type of trading, but that cannot be handled with option buy in future. But whereas uncertainty can be somewhat handled in option selling. If you take option seller mindset, they will always try to reuse the money, because the seller mindset is always to earn less and make consistent profit. Whereas the mindset of option buyer and future player, they want to make a huge profit, and that is the reason why they don't put their money into the collateral. Logically speaking, a future player can also use the collateral, and option seller also can make use of the collateral. But if you take 100 future player and 100 option sellers, only 20% of the future players will make use of the collateral. Whereas if you take option seller, 90% of the people will use the collateral, because the mindset is different. The mindset of future player is to make more profit, whereas the mindset of seller is to make less profit but consistent profit. Generally, most retail people will never ever come to option selling just because of 2 reasons. First, in stock market, we need to make profit. That's what very important. And second one is unlimited loss. How do you make unlimited loss? There are 2 cases. Case 1, the market is severely trending down. Case 2, there is a gap down. In case of market is coming down, or market is going up, you can always adjust your positions at any point of time. So that's not at all issue. And another issue is the gaps, whether it can be gap down or gap up. So in such cases, if you create your positions with risk defined way, which means that if you keep option buy for every sell, there is no issue for gap up or gap down at all.
Let's face it, trading is risky. To safeguard ourselves from unpredictable events, we can buy insurance. Just like we have insurance for our health, life, property, and whatnot, as an option seller, which is theoretically unlimited risk, we can buy options which work as a hedge in case the position goes against us. Buying options, if you're an option seller, is called hedging. Now, let's say we sell this option over here, the Nifty 12,200 call at rupees 200. Now, if on the expiry day, the markets stay the same or fell, then our profit will be about the entire premium. That's about 200 rupees. That's 15,000 rupees per lot maximum. Now, What if the market opened at 12,800? Then the premium will rise from 200 rupees to 730 rupees. And that's a loss of 530. I mean, in lot size, that's 40,000 rupees per lot. Isn't that scary? I mean, what if this happens to you, that suddenly the market gaps up and you're an option seller on a 15,000 maximum per lot situation for a profit, you have a potential 40,000 per lot loss. Now, let me show you how we can deal with it. If we had purchased a weekly call option of 12,200 before Nifty did the gap up to 12,800, our profit on that call option that we bought would be 35,000 rupees. Now the total loss of 40,000 is only a loss of 5,000. That's the power of hedging our positions.
And you take any black swan event happened in our market, it could be 2008 or demonetization. If you have your positions without any hedge for overnight, you will be under severe loss. But if you hedge your positions properly, your risk will be limited, yes, but it is not unlimited. So you don't need to worry about the black swan event if you properly hedge your positions for overnight. And option selling is a lending business, whereas you need to insure this lending business at any point of time and sell options for business, buy options for insurance. We all knew that 80% of the options will expire worthless, but 20% of the time you are going to make a loss. In such a cases, what we should do? And 10% of the time, if you do proper adjustments method or corrective trading or management, you can come with the profit. Only 10% of the time, you need to book the loss or you need to exit your positions. If you do this one, this is the best way to make profit consistently. In any other method, there is no possibility of making consistent profit like this. We all agreed that actually most big boys will sell options, but we never copycat. So I copycat the institutional player. Most institutional players sell options, so I follow the same.
So guys, that was the first lesson in the Nifty Hedge short strangle strategy. In the upcoming lessons, Jegan will teach how the strangle strategy works. You learn where to enter. You'll also learn where to exit. You'll also learn how to make adjustments if the market moves against you. And the most important thing, risk management. If you want to access the full course, you can subscribe to LearnApp using the link in the description. You will get access to the full course plus 6 other back-tested option strategies. By the way, you also get a discount if you use the link in the description. Apart from the courses, you'll also have access to high-quality workshops that are very interactive and you can clear all your doubts live with the mentor. You'll also get access to a community where you can talk, discuss ideas, and basically learn to be a better trader every single day. So, see you on LearnApp.